I'm making this video to talk about with an issue I've had with my Bigscreen Beyond. So I've been having a dead pixel. I made this little handy diagram right here. But anyways, you can see it right here. It's just a little tiny pixel. But the only problem is that this dead pixel is located in the very center of my headset's field of view. It's on the right lens and it's right in the middle. And the problem, of course, with the Bigscreen Beyond is it has low edge-to-edge clarity, so you are always looking directly ahead in front of yourself. And so since the dead pixel is right in the center and you're always looking ahead, you're always gonna see it if you're in a light VR environment, like if you're looking at, I don't know, something whitish, which is quite a lot. Anyways, it's been very distracting and I didn't like it. It really ripped me out of my immersion whenever I'd spot it, and when I would notice it, I could not unsee it. I initially noticed this issue about 60 hours into using my headset, which is actually quite a long time before I noticed it. But once I noticed it, I could not unsee it at all. And I've been doing pretty light activities, like I only do chill social VR where I'm seated in my chair, not moving around a bunch. So I'm taking good care of this thing. But it just looks like the display it shipped with had this dead pixel, whatever. I have a timeline. I'll start here. I got in contact with support. Support guy was super awesome. He sent me like a replacement cable and a replacement link box, which they were definitely losing money sending me stuff like that. These cables and link boxes are expensive. But I really appreciate that they were trying anything they could do to fix it to avoid me needing to send my headset in to be serviced. The average service time is 2 weeks. I asked support and he said, yeah, on average it takes about 2 weeks, which is like, okay, cool. So even if I have to service it, worst case scenario, I'd only be without my headset. From the time they receive it to the time they ship it back, it'll only be 2 weeks. So they received my headset on April 17th because all of the troubleshooting attempts did not work, and they decided that it had to be serviced because it was like a headset issue, not like a cable issue or anything else issue. And it's supposed to take 2 weeks, but it took 8.5, which is a lot longer than 2 weeks. So between April 17th, when they received my headset, and I even got a message from him on April 17th saying like, okay, the headset arrived, it's gonna be serviced. Like, it's due to be with us today. And June 15th is when I get the headset back, arriving at my front door. 8.5 weeks, a lot longer than 2 weeks. The reason behind this, I actually asked, was because the Bigscreen Beyond 2 was launching and they were just really, really busy. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's totally fair. Like, I get it. But still, that is a long time to be without a headset, 8.5 weeks. I spent $1,000 on the headset, spent another like $130 on the audio strap. I want to use this thing. And being without it for like 2 whole months almost is kind of crazy. It's a long time to be without it. Anyways, if this was the problem, this would be whatever. I mean, I would not be making a video if I just had to wait longer for my headset to be serviced. But the only problem is after waiting a whole 8.5 weeks for it to finally get shipped back, this photo I took of the dead pixel was not a photo I took before I sent it. This is a photo I took today, which means the dead pixel was not fixed. And I haven't gotten a response back yet from support. I updated them on the situation and I sent them some photos and kind of told them, yeah, dead pixel's still there. I think they initially suspected it was an internal display connector issue, so they like refixed the connectors or something inside the headset, because these displays are like hundreds of dollars each, I assume. So they really didn't want to replace one if they didn't have to, which means that my problem wasn't fixed. I mean, it is not fixed. I very clearly see this dead pixel still. It's super distracting and it's very immersion breaking. So that's why this is kind of painful, is I waited 2 whole months to get it back just for my issue to not be fixed. And moving forward, I haven't heard back yet, of course, but I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to ship it back to them again. I know. Oh, I just don't even like the idea of that. I mean, I love the idea of my headset getting fixed, and I highly, highly respect their dedication to making sure my headset is exactly perfect and not having any issues like it should. Because I should not have had this problem in the first place. So I respect that they're doing everything they can to then fix that problem. But oh my goodness, it's just like, I want this problem to be fixed very desperately, but at the same time, I just want to have my headset. I shouldn't be venting like this, but it's just long, you know? You might have noticed though, I got this back on the 15th, but I'm making this video on July 2nd. And that's because my living situation was I was moving around a lot for like between school and a job. So I had this headset shipped to my parents' house instead. And I only got the chance to finally make it back to their house last night, and then try it out today. So that's why the gap between the headset shipping back and then me actually reporting on this. I don't really have anything else to say aside from I'm just trying to document my process here. I'll make like a follow-up of what they'll tell me, but I just could not wait to get this off my chest. I really wanted to make a video about this and speak about this because it's a little exasperating to go through this long of a wait just to realize, I'm probably gonna have to ship it again and then wait who knows how long. It should only take 2 weeks for the second service, but they literally just launched the Beyond 2 a couple days ago. And so I have a really bad feeling that it's gonna take a long time to get it back again. I am not thrilled about that. Like, I'm really not thrilled about that. But yeah, that's me going off of assumption. Either way, I'll keep it updated. I just want to say though, out of all the headsets I've used, aside from that dead pixel issue I've been having, this has been my absolute favorite headset. I mean, I've owned an HTC Vive, Oculus Rift, Oculus Rift S, Meta Quest 2, Windows Mixed Reality, Lenovo Explorer. And aside from that, I've also tried out other people's Vive Pro, Quest 3, Vario VR 3, I believe. One of the Vario headsets anyways. And by far, I love this one the most. Of course it has flaws to it by design, but I was very aware of that when I purchased the headset. And it was something I was very willing to overlook. And yeah, I look past the issues and I love this headset so much for what it is and how futuristic and how tiny it is. And I'm just a little disheartened that I just did this whole wait, and then I'm probably gonna have to wait even longer before I can have this headset to use without any flaws in terms of like unintended flaws like the dead pixel. Yeah, that's it. I'm kind of repeating myself now. Thank you for your time to watch this. I will make a part 2 to this video once I hear back from support with more of my thoughts. Again, the support people have been absolutely incredible. And the reason both my headset not being repaired properly and the extremely long wait is not their fault at all. Bigscreen is a very big company, and I know that, not very big, but they got people working. It's not just like a one-man job to fix something like this. And I know that especially the long wait and the issue not being fixed, was completely out of the support person's control. I don't know. I don't know if I'm disappointed. I'm definitely a little let down, but I still love this headset. I'm very conflicted, as you can probably tell. But yeah, I will make a part 2. Stay tuned for that. All right, bye-bye.